My first time I went to India. That was, I think, is it 2009 or something? I've forgotten the date. So there's a special mountain there. They call it Govardhan Mountain. And 5,027 years ago, a personality, Krishna, came and he lifted this mountain for 7 consecutive days. There was a story, a long story. Indra was very angry because there's a worship that they do for Indra every year. This year, God said, no, don't do it. Indra has become too puffed up. They didn't do it. Indra got angry, said the whole town, I will submerge everybody into water. The rain was falling. They wanted to kill everybody. Krishna had to raise that mountain for 7 consecutive days. So there's a story that everything you need that has to do with stone, earth, if you take a stone there and you just say your wish, it is going to happen. So my first time to the place, I don't have my own house that time. So I said, there's one serious thing I need in life. I don't want to rent. You rent houses and the landlord, what they will do, every year they want to increase the price. You can't even talk. Because if you talk small, you get angry. You say, call my baby bench down and maybe see mama. Now you have to go and look for another room. So I really wanted to get my own house. So when we do parikrama, it's 14 miles square mountain. And when you go, devotees will walk barefooted. Those who are more austere, they will circumambulate this mountain by offering obeisance. What I mean is, they will stand here, they will lie down, and then they will mark. They will stand up to go and stand where the mark is, and then they will fall again. They are doing this for 14 miles square. So they keep on doing this obeisance. When they get to a point they are tired, they will just sit down there and sleep there. The next morning they will start. If nobody go and give them some food or some water, they will not go and eat. This is a level of austerity some people are performing. So you go there and then you have a stone from that mountain and you say your spirit in regards to having a house and that. It's very easy. So before we went there, I know the Puranas. So I went there. So when we were doing a parikrama like that time, I climbed small and I took some stone. I said, my dear Lord, I need my own house. I need my house seriously. So, and I guess you can't carry stone. When you carry stone, whenever you go, you have to bring it back.
Wow.
You can't take a stone from Govardhan. No. There's one white man from Russia. So he went there and this man took a stone, just a stone from the mountain. He went there, he got mad. They have to bring the stone back. You can't take one single stone from the Govardhan mountain. Really. Unless the masters there orders it and give it to you by doing a puja on it for you. So what I'm talking about, these are mystery. They are powerful things. You didn't get it. Like see, when they were doing this cathedral, they brought some stone from Israel and some people were just talking. I said, you guys don't know what they're talking about. I'm not going to talk politics. But you don't know. Yes, you can have stones in Ghana. You can have stones anywhere. But when there's a mystical energy, you cannot compete with it. Okay? So yeah, the cathedral they want to build me, I don't support it. Because Ghana, we don't have money. But having a stone from a holy place is important. Especially when you do something that resembles that place. Why not get a foundation there, put that in there? These are mystical things. People that believe in mysticism, they know. If you go to fetish priest, there are some things they will give to you. Take it to your house. The energy from that place follows you. These are mystical things. So you can't take stones there. So I did it. As soon as I returned from India, I was there. The guy is around. He said, Prabhu, land do a house or ton. Now he says, saying, so I was like, no, how? He sent me there, one plot. Nipana try a foundation, 3-story building was a foundation also. I know so. So the woman said she wanted to sell it. I said, why? I want to see the woman. So we came to Kuntuse. That's what the lady was saying. You know what happened? This woman, she was in abroad. And he sent money to the family to develop a place. So much money. They were sending this woman pictures of house, already completed house. So this woman had issue with the husband in abroad. They separated and she got, insane. So they have to bring her back to Africa. So when she came, she's like a mad woman, somebody who cannot reason properly. When she came and they come and see that there's no house there, just a bare land. It aggravated the situation. So now she was like, she's like a mad person, but she's educated. So he said, yes, I want to sell the door. I don't have a baby. Nobody's taking care of me. I don't have money now. So I just want to sell half of that place so that I can use that money to build something there. So I told her, say, I would love to buy the half, but the money you want to sell the half to me, that money cannot build a house on the half. So you start building it to get to the middle of it, you are unable to complete it. There's no money to complete it. So how are you going to live? So why don't you sell the whole plot and use the money? Maybe you can just go and buy some, maybe rent a place, and maybe 10 years, 15 years, you paid for it. I mean, you stay there. At least you can also eat from, because like somebody who is not using properly. So I said, I can't just take from you. Do you have any other person who can just be a witness? So when I was sending bread, be the same man who was supposed to have built the house said, this is the only person I have. So I remember he called the man came. I said, the sister said you want to sell this. Are you aware? I said, yes. And truly they agree. I said, can you write something for me? He wrote a whole thing. And I said, how am I going to pay? He said I should just give you a quarter of the money. She go and rent the place, and then he will be eating small. So from time to time, I should come and pay. She doesn't want to take all the money because she must spend it.
Yeah.
And small money this woman quoted. Trust me, I added something to the money because I felt it was too small. I don't know what happened within a short time. I have a whole 5 bedrooms there.
Wow.
It never even occurred to me. I forget about it. So one day I was just there trying to analyze how I was able to build the house. And I was like, what? So I went to one of our senior devotees. That day when we went in there, he was part of it. I said, but who? I don't get it. How was I able to do this? And I said, why? Did you do it when you went to India? I said, you want to go Govardhan? I went to go and do prayer. I said, yes, I know Govardhan. You go there and you build the house. Yes, Tom. If you hear people say, it's idol, it's not idol. It's a mountain that has been there for more than 5,000 years. The mountain is still there. It's still there as I'm speaking. If you go to Vrindavan, Kukul, you will see the mountain 14 miles square. It's still there now. People go there to do their prayers. Okay? So some of these things, they carry a lot of energy. At times, we are Africans, and we're supposed to even know these things. Because we know.
Yes.
We know these things. This is our real in our villages. Most of us that come from village, we know what used to happen in our villages. But now, you see, you go school until you're so educated, some of these things, we see them to be nonsense. But trust me, that's what we are suffering. Now, all the nonsense sickness we are getting now, prostate, cancer, kidney, all these things from a few years back, now you don't hear any African having these things. But now we have turned to become white people, we are eating all their food, we are doing everything white, but only their intelligence we are not using. So we are suffering. Everything white we want it, but their intelligence, no. A white man is so clean and neat, we are too dirty. We won't learn that one. We want to wear their shoes and wear their everything, but we will not learn the way they reason. There's one man in Sunyani, there's a place called Domase, not Dumasuya, Domase. So my boys were telling me that there's one white man in that area. Go and see how he has made up his place. Everybody, people are going there to take a picture. So this guy, he's from Dumasuya. So when I started this, my agenda of making Dumasuya clean and beautiful and all that, the guy said, hey, yes, the white man is sensible. Just imagine anywhere you see a white person, there you go and see trees, flowers and stuff.
So many trees.
Everywhere. Baby, you don't see how to eat your food. You be see how you be mediane omo tade ye be hye omo kasa ye be ka ye be see omo buke bi bia bo omo nyansa omo de tade ye hia ye tiga na ye hu fi sa ye nu nsu ni ato atwene ye nu nsu ni ato atwene ukodu abuche wunti munye.
Yes.
Ghana for omo te ye fi potom you go to anywhere, so bet my say we are learning everything from them, but we will not learn the way they do things, how neat and clean they are. Men can say boni bia na ye clean, some of them are very dirty. But Ghana, example, be a buffer better, be a go there and see the place. A buffer you repair the tail, now what's the maybe before 1,000, we will know how you feel at all. So what I'm trying to say is, your tradition, we are trying to somehow or the other throw away our tradition because we want to copy from the whites and the westerners. I would say we have so many beautiful things, we must keep it. Our groups, we pay for registration because the members, they know their ID card. So